Okay. Many of you I know, and I'll just say that you've been a warm supporter of mine for a number of years. The stakes are different now. We have the first time to get an Asian mayor of the city to say things you've been dying to say this, about how we've been neglected, right? Overlooked. The investments here, token. What you will find in me is someone who, number one, will speak boldly about this homelessness problem. I can't stand seeing people homeless. I just can't stand it because it reminds me of poverty, the things that brought us here to this country to begin with, right? Jobs, opportunities, strong education for our kids and grandkids. So you're going to see a crazy mayor in me. Crazy enough to say the things that need to be said in this thing. I came out of retirement because I got sick and tired of number one, who's running, what they're saying, no one taking ownership. If I get elected, when I get elected, I'll say, this is my problem. I would never think about running for election if this is not solved on my watch. It's my responsibility. And a good example is we got $116 million from the federal government. That's like in your business, someone just gave you a pot of new money, right? You didn't plan it for it, it wasn't in your budget, but you got $116 million, and the second year we're getting another $116 million. And they only took a small portion of that toward the homelessness issue. And everyone's saying it's a crisis. To me, that makes no sense at all. So I'll answer some questions, but I was just stalling until the signs got here. All right. To be continued. Yeah. Beautiful words. Thank you.
No, share. Maybe another one. We got lots of time. Tony and I thank you for coming to support. Really, one, you're coming here to support our community, and then support Bruce. I'm hoping that Bruce. And Bruce is a Japanese descent. I don't know if you guys know that, half black, half Japanese. And he went to Garfield. I went to Cleveland. I'll forgive him for that.
But we're the best football team.
But we're both Huskies at heart, and this really is about our community. I want, we want to put together a nice fundraiser for, including a lot more. But you guys are special. I wanted to bring the business leaders and the community leaders together so that we can hear Bruce's cause. He shared a little bit about it. I want to hear more, okay? And hear about why he cares about us, and what his policy is and strategy to help our city, and then maybe share a little bit about our community. I know you've already started that. But okay, before he does that, why don't we go around the room and share a little bit. This is bragging time. Okay? Bragging time that it matters, right? I know we're Asian and we're humble, but it matters what we do because Bruce hears what we're doing and kind of influence that we're doing in our community and in the Seattle area. Okay, maybe I'll start. I'm James Wong. I'm co-founder, CEO of Vibrant Cities. We build apartment buildings and condos all around Seattle and Portland, but mostly our major market is Seattle. We build north of I-90 and south of 520. We're very concentrated in the core. So Seattle matters a lot to us. And it hurts us, hurts me, hurts my heart. Growing up in Seattle, I went to Beacon Hill Elementary, Cleveland High School, and it hurts my heart to see tents and garbage all over the city. My sister, last night we had dinner with my family here in Chinatown, and my young daughter, we live in Bellevue now, but my young daughter says, Dad, why does Chinatown feel a little dirty? Why do we see so much garbage here? Bellevue is so much cleaner. And I said, honey, we're going to make it better. Okay, we're going to make it better. This is not acceptable. And so I'm trying to build a house here, a condo here in Chinatown, so that my wife and I can move and live here. So that's kind of what we're doing. Okay, so we build about 1,700 units in the Seattle and Portland area. That's kind of our business. My business partner Winston is here. We'll share about that. So that's me. So maybe we'll go around the table and share, kind of who you are. Stand up. Come on. Don't be shy.
I'm Neil Wong, local entrepreneur. Started a big internet company back in 1994. James Wong was one of my clients back then.
Me too, remember?
Substitute, so I have a lot of clients here in Northwest. I'm responsible for heavy duty internet traffic in the state of Washington. One way with your emails, or your website, or your text phone call, they went through my office. From then I went out to renewable energy, and that's it. Thanks.
My name is Evelyn, and I'm the managing director of the One in Capital. So we ascend with James, commercial real estate developer focusing in the Seattle core. All our projects in the downtown Hill District. So, and I mean, we would love to see the whole Seattle core coming back from the pandemic for sure. Since I mean, our office is right in the Westland Park, is the center of the downtown, and we hope that the whole kind of commercial retail business can really come back soon from the pandemic, and we should really make the street better. Yeah.
Building 1,000+ units in our city, Seattle.
Jerry Lee, retired architect.
He's done so much for us.
I expect that.
Yeah.
Ming Zhang, and founder of MJ Architecture. I used to work for Jerry and with him.
We work together.
Yeah, for another MG2 architecture. And once he retired, after 7 years, I spring off and found this MZA in Valley. And in fact, Jerry and I have contributed some for this channel gateway, channel gate. It takes a long time to put it together, and still remember that we try to get some fun for walking in the fourth floor, Paul Adams foundation to start the seed. And it's worked. So we do a lot of commercial multifamily design, mainly focus on the Houston region. Chinatown has been my favorite place before, but now it's really we came out here much less than used to be. Hopefully, with everybody's effort, with potential new mayor, really help improve the quality of Asian in Chinatown, and this is very important. It's a heritage for all the Chinese. Doesn't matter where we live in Seattle area. It's the heart, it's the center, and it's a reputation for. In fact, it's a reputation for the leadership for Seattle. It's too bad for these days for the Seattle leadership because of this happening, and maybe take advantage of that already. It's good. So, and it's become international reputation. That's that you know. Yeah. So looking forward to anything we can.
Okay.
Hi everybody, my name is Omar Lee. I moved from Bay Area, California to Seattle about 2000. And we do a little real estate development around the Puget Sound. And now we're active seniors, so we're seeking younger partners like James, brother James, and in fact I have a very experienced renovation partner, Kevin Daniels Real Estate. We just finished a restoration of a century-old building called the Lodge. It's in Members Park in Kenmore, and you can check it out. We open at May 8th. So.
Was that the seminary that
Yeah.
we went on opening day for brunch?
Yeah, great.
It was outstanding. The Seattle Times promoted it, and we were there.
Yeah.
You did that.
Yeah, I'm a partner with Kevin. Wow. Yeah.
You have to read in the Asian Weekly because the Times leave out all the Asian angle. He's the real guy behind the project.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Christine Lee. I think Omar said everything. But you know what? You know what? It really hurts to see Chinatown and Seattle downtown to be like today's condition. And we're looking forward to great leadership to turn things around. Like Ming was saying, it doesn't matter where we live. We're Chinese, we're Asian, our heart is always here. And we are very much looking forward for great leadership. And we just want you to be successful in running it.
I'm Benjamin Lee. I'm a businessman. I live here for 50 years, so Seattle I consider it as my home. And my passion now is doing fundraising for supporting the community, supporting City of Seattle. So I hope that my contribution is continue to support our local government. Hopefully, Bruce will win. Thank you.
Winston, you start.
My name is Winston Young. As James said, a business partner with American City, so I'm also a developer as well. And I won't add to what you guys already mentioned, but something I want to point out is from an API standpoint, the rise in violence against APIs has been obviously very concerning, to all of us in our community. And representation, we need to have elected leaders who look like us, who think like us, who understand where we come from, representatives. So very excited about Bruce and Bruce's campaign and what he stands for. I'm excited that he's creating a community that's safe for kids. Trying to bring back some balance into the political environment right now because, my kids, as everyone knows, we need help with homeless, we build tiny houses and so on, but there has to be some balance, right? We need to take a pragmatic approach to try to keep things progress. The direction that the city's going right now is concerning. And so we're looking forward to restoring some sanity to this involvement. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Fawn. I'm an employee of King County. And I've known Tony since 2006, and he's helped our business community to have a voice, to work together with other communities such as the Chinese International District. And then we hope our business community will support Bruce Harrell to be a successful leader. We wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right, I will introduce myself. My name is Manisha Harrell. I am Bruce's niece. I have a couple hats I wear, but I've stepped into supporting the campaign. We didn't know he was running in January or February, but once we got out there in March, we've been pretty aggressive about it. I've served as the board chair for Equal Rights Washington for about the last 9 years. I've been working on police accountability issues with the state legislature and a few other state laws. I do a lot of my work on the statewide level. Chinatown ID is one of my favorite areas. Just one of my favorite restaurants isn't really around anymore, but my grandma used to take me to Ichiban, which is where she taught me how to use chopsticks. And I remember she set them in front of me about 7 years old and said, "You can't eat with these, you don't get to eat." So I stabbed my way through my first meal before I could finally figure out how to use those effectively. And so thank you so much for welcoming us here today. It was a thrill to come here and see the vibrancy, people walking around, people patronizing businesses down here. And very clearly we need to clean up the area because that is the thing that is missing. We have people who are coming back. And I look forward to electing Bruce so that we can get this area cleaned up. So thank you so much.
And this is my brother's daughter. She graduated from Columbia and got her MBA from the University of Washington.
My name is Tony Yao. Last year I saw an article, Seattle dying. So please say look at all the homeless. Hopefully Bruce will turn things around for us. We want to take care of the homeless, but also take care of all the business owners too. Because Seattle's supposed to be an emerald city, wonderful cities. We cannot have people too radical and too progressive, too in control. So hopefully, we be the man.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Mata. I'm the mayor of the city of Area. When I was growing up, they used to say that when the United States sneezes, Mexico catches a cold. So to me, it's very important as the city being my neighbor and us buying electricity from the city of Seattle, that I'm able to work with the leaders of the city of Seattle. I've had a somewhat relationship with the mayor now, not enough to be able to make an impact in South Park where we have shootings and killings. And the reality is, the way the economy is going, South is going to continue to grow and morph. And so the mistakes or the good things that I've done in Seattle, it's important to me to make sure that we don't make the same mistakes as we move down south. We are having the same problem right now when it comes to the unhoused, when it comes to mental health. But I think what's happened here in Seattle is the leaders haven't been leaders. They've walked away from the table. We need to have business there. And that's why I like what you said there, Harrell. You know, I know I haven't endorsed you yet, but to me it's very important that the next leader of Seattle is versed in making sure that we take care of the most vulnerable, take care of our community. And my love for this community is huge. I've been to Beijing, I've been in this community. This community is like my community, you know. We work, some of us make money, some of us don't. But it's a circle. But hey, I appreciate you standing up. I've known you since back in 1998, my labor days. And now I'm a business owner, so get that one. So I can bring balance to the table. But thank you for running, and thank you all for supporting. I appreciate it.
Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Ming Shao and I'm a chiropractor. I practice in this area over 22 years, serving the community over 10,000 patients. Our office been a shop, you know, like for the last years. You know, there's a big rally and breaking our windows and our neighborhood's windows and homeless issue. And the navigation center is, you know, on the 12th Street. We're all, you know, every day, we, like almost every month, we have homeless, you know, like drop into our office and, you know, yelling or, you know, threaten. It's kind of, being in Chinatown before was safe, but this day is kind of, it's terrified us, you know, like, one day I received a video from a friend, you know, the people rally in our street on Jackson Street and breaking all the windows. So I called my husband. I said, we have to go to my office right away because we're afraid our, you know, computer or stuff gets stolen or something. So you know, my daughter calling me, Mom, don't go to Chinatown. You know, it never happened before, but you know, it happened to us in Chinatown. So we really need a great leader. You know, I hope, you know, our future mayor can really help solving the Chinatown problem. Thank you.
My name Thiêu Phong Theng. 我講廣州話。恭祝你競選市長馬到成功。
Yeah, best wishes to you. Hope you can win the election.
咁你從政以後就要用你嘅創新能力領導唐人街商業發展繁榮。
Yeah, hope your leadership can help Chinatown to the economic grow better and yeah.
第二個呢，就使我哋居民有個安定嘅環境，過着幸福嘅生活。
Hope that we can have a safe environment in Chinatown.
謝謝。
Thank you.
我也说一下。Hi, Bruce. Nice to meet you here. I'm Xiao Yue from Chinese Radio Seattle. I'm the founder of the radio station, and we are on the air for 9 years. I also have an MD from University of Washington. I interviewed Ed Murray and Jenny Durkan and helped elect them to be a mayor, and I hope to do so for you this year. Recently, we interviewed lots of events in Chinatown International District, and we were very sad for the crime rate is hiking, and there are lots of people set fire for innocent business and residents, and it's very bad. And I hope the new leader of the city can solve the problem and make the Chinatown flourish again. So, thank you, and we hope you can get in. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jimmy Leung. I'm at Seattle Chinatown 30 years ago. I have a management company at Seattle Chinatown and management at Chinatown's 5 building. Then I'm doing as a 4 restaurant before at Chinatown already. And thank you everyone. Thank you.
喺想教我哋 English not very well， 我要需要我翻譯一下。
I'll translate for him.
今日咧，我喺度個呢個發言咧，可以支持我哋呢個競選新嘅市長。
And here everyone is supporting our future mayor. Yeah.
我咧而家咧，我建議我哋不論我哋中國人又好，自代 China Town， 自代日本嘅呢個各地區又好，我哋全國嘅居民亦好，只要你自代西雅圖。
I suggest doesn't matter where you live in Chinatown or you live in the surrounding area, whoever lives in Seattle, yeah.
大家咧放眼我哋嘅分歧，團結一致，呢個最重要。
We all of us are united together and
嚟支持我哋嘅新嘅市長。
and support our future mayor.
所以咧，我哋而家，我哋按照我哋而家嘅喺唐人街，我哋蕭明醫生呢個詹面亮創立我哋呢班呢個 China Town 生活。
Yeah, James Wong, Tony, and Jimmy, and Michael Chen. Actually, he's a senior advisor for Jihao Ochin Association. Yeah, he's our community leader. Yeah.
我哋一定要發動我哋所領導嘅社區嘅居民通通對我哋選舉新嘅市長嘅時候咧，把個全部嘅票放落去我哋嘅新嘅市長嗰度。
Our community will totally support Bruce Harrell. Yeah.
我咧，所以咧，我哋而家咧一定要團結一致，為咗呢個目標，我哋繼續前進。
Let's unite it and work together.
多謝大家。
You can take a picture, but I'm going to ask that we don't record this. Is that okay?
Okay.
Rich, I don't want to